Hello, welcome back to WINFXTRADING YouTube channel, the only channel that has been optimized to make you rich trading the forex synthetic market. If this is your first time of visiting my YouTube channel, do your best to subscribe and turn on the bell notification so you get notified each time I upload a new content. In this video, I'm going to show you something that a lot of traders have forgotten, and the topic is entry signal path processing strategy in forex synthetic market. Okay. I'm going to show you what this really means by opening the trading chart so that we go into deep protocol about this. Okay, you see, one of the biggest problem in trading is ability to hit take profit. Most traders have issues with this. Their stop loss always hit and not the take profit. So with the entry signal processing, we can actually enter the market when the market is ready to move in our direction. The essence of the signal entry part signal processing is to enter market when the market is ready to move. Okay, so right now you look for area of value, you look for direction, and then you process the entry. So let's look at this asset in the H4 time frame, and then at least H4 time frame is good to get the truth. So let's assume that you know this point, and then that swing point there, you know it, and then you know this swing point. Okay, now the third swing point is what you really need to process. The third swing point is what you want to process. Okay, so how do you process this signal? Like, how do you process the entry signal? Like, how do you process your entry? Okay, now I'm going to label this zone with a kind of rectangle so that I will differentiate it from this one. Well, I will also come to this one and show you why this one fell. Okay, so right now the main belief is that this trend line is going to give us a sell signal, but it's only going to work if our entry is properly processed. So how do we process this? We step down to lower time frame, 15 minutes or 5 minutes. So as we have stepped down, what we want is the ability of the price action to create series of resistances, because we are looking for sell. So we need, first of all, we need price to stop at that trend line. We need assets to reject from that trend line. We need the price not to break the trend line. Then that's the first element of the processing. Then the next element is we need the last support in that market to be broken. Okay, the last support in the market. So this is a support here. This is support because price break out of here. Price break out of here to the upside, so it's a support, and then price drop. Instead of respecting the support, it break the support, so the support become a resistance. So we have obtained how many resistance? We have obtained 2 resistances. At least 2 resistances is okay to initiate an entry signal. So the first resistance is this, and then this is the second resistance. Remember that the resistance is where the rate of change of price with respect to time is 0. In other words, price cannot break a resistance. Price cannot, like for a resistance to be a signal source, price is not supposed to break it. With that ideology, we are going to enter this market here and sell, and it's sold. Okay, so the first thing is to know the area of value or the area of interest, and then to wait for at least 2 resistances to create. Okay, now why did this one fail? We are back to H4. I'm going to carry this yellow rectangle to here. Want to know what's really happened here? That the sell cannot hold. Okay, so we go back to 15 minutes time frame. So when we go back to 15 minutes time frame, remember our trend line. Remember that our trend line is intact. So when price came to that trend line, it break it. That is a sign of strength. It break it and come back to it. It break it and come back to it. Okay, so that break is a sign of strength in the 15 minutes time frame. Now, because it break it, then we have this level is a resistance. This level is a resistance, right? So because price break the trend line, create a resistance and drop back under the trend line, we will doubt the signal. We are going to doubt the signal, like the sell signal. We are doubting the sell signal now. Okay, because we are doubting the sell signal, we are not going to be trusting any price action below the trend line yet. No, rather we will consider looking for support at certain higher time frame. So we upgrade, because of these breakouts is not something you have to play with. So you upgrade to some higher time frame like H1, because the higher the time frame, the better the signal. Okay, yeah, so the better the signal. So when you upgrade to higher time frame, you discover that this is a support. Okay, so this is a support. For a sell to be valid, price have to break this support. Okay, actually a red signal will advance in length in the actual direction. Like a red signal will advance in length, meaning that if you are trading against a red signal, you are going to lose length. You are going to lose money in a wrong, like you are going to trade against the real length the market want to get. Because somebody will say, why not sell somewhere here? Because there are, if you go to lower time frame, there are resistances that you can use to sell. Like at least price violated this support here. There is a support there, and price violated it. Price converted it to resistance, and so you should sell. That is wrong. When you notice a change of character in a market, you upgrade to higher time frame to deal with that change of character. That change of character didn't happen in vain. It didn't happen in vain. You know, it happened because the market want to change character. The market want to change behavior. The market want to tend in a given direction. So this breakout means that the uptrend is now continuous, right? So, and there is one theory of infinity theory, that is infinity theory, and that theory says that if a market is trending in a given direction, it tends to continue in that direction indefinitely until it meets strong forces, so that it will reverse. But the location of those strong forces is probabilistic, so you can't tell. In other words, it's not clear, which means you have to believe that that trend is continuous until it naturally change. Okay, so in order, the only way to escape such confusion or such dilemma is to upgrade to higher time frame. That's why I was analyzing this market in the 1 hour time frame, so that I will know what I'm doing. So because this is a support, okay, whatever resistance that exists are going to be trap or fake. So I want to see how the price action behave within this support. Because it came here, go up, come again, go up, reject, that I will buy, because I believe that it's going to break this trend line further. Okay, these are some of the stuff we do in the VIP. And if you have been losing money and you want to become successful, you have to subscribe to our VIP. You see, there are metaphysical stuff we do before these things are become realistic. You see, we follow each market with different mindset, with different approach. It's not what you just watch on YouTube that we just do. There are a lot. Some assets we monitor it over weeks, couple of days, or several hours before the signal become realistic. So this market is buying. Basically, it's buying so long it is outside this trend line. It's buying and it's creating support. So every support created here become a signal source. You can see that there is a support here, and it came there and it pushed higher. Okay, so market look for the nearest support to continue buying if it is buying, right? So that's what's happened. I'm going to end this video here. I just want to show you that you already need to understand that entry without processing your entry, just enter like that, no processing, you are going to lose as much as you can. So this is the end of this topic. Maybe in future I can work on this topic more, maybe in a mathematical approach, to make it more realistic and more applicable by those that they really need it. So thank you and bye for now.